Well, I'm back. Well, what have we got today? Well, what we've got today is something rather different than you might expect on a sort of channel that works with guitars and amps and things like that. But you know what? I'm going to be covering something that's actually used and bought by so many people, and I think a lot of them are not actually aware of what they're buying. You might think you are. Let's have a look at what it was. Now, don't think just because you're a musician that it doesn't apply to you, because unfortunately it does apply. It applies to almost everybody, even for the camera or for the phone that you're using, or for the little there's lots of little devices that take these sort of things. You've seen them before. These little memory cards. Now, this is an SD adapter, but the actual memory chip that sits inside, it's one of them tiny little ones. I'm going to show you closer, so don't worry. This one in my hand is one that I bought a while back. But actually these 10 here, yeah, all 10 of them, are sitting here because magically I got a refund. But let me explain, because you too could be a proud owner of some of these for what they're worth. Now, here's one of these devices as it came to me. Oh, looks great, doesn't it? Comes in its Samsung packet. These particular ones are 95 megabits. Read speed and write speed 20 megabits, class 10. FHD, Evo Plus, 32 gig, all very nice. As I said, everybody uses them. There's only one problem. They're entirely counterfeit. Oh, where did I get them from? I got them from where you might go, eBay. Okay, well, if you take a look at the actual chip itself, it looks absolutely genuine. It really does. The packing looks absolutely genuine. Everything about it just looks dead right. That is, unless you don't know what you're looking at. Now, what I want you to do is to take a real good look at the font used for the 3 and the 2, and also the colour of this red. It's all very important. There are lots of other things, but these are the things I want to talk about, because I have a genuine one and I have one of these. Well, I've got 10 of these and I'm waiting for him to come and collect them. Now, this is the other chip, the genuine one, and if you can take a look at the red, like I said, and take a look at the actual font, the 3 and the 2 in particular, but all of the fonts on there, in particular the 3 and the 2, then you'll find that there's a difference. What you can see on the screen right now is one of each of them, and it's actually quite difficult to mix them up when you know what you're looking at. You can see the one on the left is the genuine one, and the one on the right is one of the ones that was sold to me. In fact, I bought 10 of them. Sounded like a good deal at the time, for 50 odd pounds or whatever it was. But when I received them, it wasn't a good deal, because the first thing I do is check them against genuine ones. And unfortunately, on this occasion, these were all bad. Sold from eBay. Yeah, so you can see that difference stands out like a sore thumb. So let's go back up. So as you can most likely see, there is a substantial difference. And I went back to eBay and had a look at the seller. Somebody based in Wigan. Yeah, Wigan of all places, north. And yeah, sold as a Samsung chip. All the things that you'd expect it to be. Yeah. And I went and complained to the guy. And the reason I complained is I don't like to see equipment being sold that's counterfeit, and clearly it is counterfeit, and I'll get to that very presently. But anyway, the next thing I know, this seller sent me a refund, although I didn't request one. In fact, he sent me a refund so fast you could blink and miss it. By the way, he appeared to be operating from a house in Wigan although he seemed to be a Chinese gentleman also operating from other places. Well, you go figure. By the way, I have been back and had a look at this guy, and I left feedback pointing out that these were counterfeit products. I had a complaint to eBay, except they've made it nigh on impossible to complain to eBay about counterfeit goods unless you are the holder, the originator of the product, and I'm not. I thought that was bad. I thought that was particularly bad, because these guys here, they can carry on doing it all day. And indeed, since this, which happened in 8th of April, he's continued to do the same thing. Scarily, one of the things he's done is taken my comment and said, oh, this guy can't be trusted, he didn't send the product back. He's got my product type of thing. Well, unfortunately, I didn't ask for a refund, and I'm certainly not shipping it back when it's counterfeit. And there's a good reason why I'm not shipping it back. Let me explain. Well, here in the UK, there's an organisation called Trading Standards, and Trading Standards are responsible for anything to do with counterfeit. So I rang Wigan Trading Standards and reported this fellow selling these things on eBay, 10 a penny or whatever, counterfeit products. And I never heard back from Wigan Trading Standards, but they do say that, well, we're very busy. I can understand that with people like this around, particularly in their area. But I didn't hear anything back, so I didn't think any more of it, except to say that, well, now they know. But I did go a little bit further. I'm like that when I find something as nasty as this really is. Well, come on, Tony, tell us what you did. Well, I'm going to tell you. What I did is I picked the phone up and I spoke to Samsung in London. Yeah, I think they were in London, somewhere that way. Yeah, CEO's office, no less. And I reported this. I reported the guy selling the counterfeit products. And I reported that Wigan Trading Standards will be handling it, if they do or they don't, who knows. So I did everything I could to stop people buying counterfeit products from eBay when eBay doesn't care, the seller doesn't care, and scarily enough, even most of the buyers don't care, but they will do later on, because these products, these counterfeit products, they don't work right. It's that simple. Anyway, this guy, here's his email. His message was, I sell them and I buy them in good faith. I'm sure he does, and he's still selling and buying them in good faith since he's been told that they're counterfeit. If they are faulty, I am sorry. Well, they're not faulty, they're counterfeit. That is why you have been refunded in full. He refunded me without me asking, like I said. It says a lot. My advert reads as below, but I will take matters up with my supplier. Great. He didn't take the matter up with his supplier. He still sells them. He's probably bringing them in from China. It says here, now it says, Andrew, Samsung style from China. That wasn't what they were sold as. They were sold as Samsung devices. And that's part of the problem. Now look, we all want a good deal when we go and buy something, don't we? But you wouldn't really want a 32 gig memory chip that trashes your music or trashes your phone or does whatever it does, because there is no guarantee with any of this junk. And I'm still waiting for him to collect his goods. Yeah. Will I ever use them? No. Their only use is to tell you, don't go on eBay and just willy-nilly buy any of this stuff, because from what I see, there are loads and loads and loads on eBay that are counterfeit and nobody cares. Let's just hope it's not you. And don't say I didn't tell you. That's it for this one. Very short sort of review, but it is a review in its own little way, and it's a pity, because all of the real Samsung devices I've ever bought have always been absolutely 1000% good and right, and there wasn't that much difference in money between this one, or the 10s that I tend to buy, and that junk over there. So don't forget to go to www.tonymckenzie.com if you like music gear. There's a lot of stuff on there and on my channel, but this one I decided to put up here just maybe to save you some money. Till next time, get out of here.